Hey guys, welcome back to The Past is Alive. Another episode of Fan Mail Friday live. And we have a decent amount of packages here to rip open tonight, so I'm pretty excited. So let's waste no more time. Let's go ahead and get started here. The very first one I'm going to start out with is one from Donald Blomdahl. Donald Blomdahl doesn't mind if his address is shown. If you want to send him any fan mail, he has a channel of his own. He does a lot of baseball card videos. So we'll start out with this one. It says Fan Mail Friday on it, real big here. Donald sent us a package last week a box full of older wrestling cards and different non-sports cards. I want to thank you guys all for joining in tonight. I know we are live at the same time as my brother, but I figured, oh well, I don't really like doing these videos standard because it's not as fun. I don't get to interact with you guys and talk baseball cards and toys and everything else, so it's more fun to do it this way. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Don't see a note in there. Actually, there's one over here. See what Donald sent us. Fix this tripod a little bit here. And another certificate, looks like. All right, it's from Hall of Fame Veteran Sports Cards. This is from June 30th. John, nothing spectacular this week. Another Keeping the Past Alive mixer. 2 different cards and a few more of your favorite player. The Ricky Henderson hanger pack, and a little sampling of one of my other hobbies, coins. Don't throw that little piece of plastic away. You probably didn't think I could get those Buffaloes and the Wheaties in this package, did you? Laugh out loud. Have a great Fan Mail Friday, and see you around the YouTube channels. Warm regards, Donald Blomdahl. U.S. Navy retired 20 years. USPS retired 20 years. Definitely take a minute and go check out his channel. Just Donald Blomdahl. The last time I looked, he was right around 300 subs. So if you like baseball card videos, things of that nature, check him out. Give him a sub. You won't regret it. Hey, Chris Weaver, thank you for joining us, and everybody else. Appreciate you hanging out with us on a live video here. Check out these coins first. Used to collect coins when I was younger. Eric and I both did. Used to have a bunch of Buffalo nickels and stuff of that nature. And those binders, actually, speaking of Buffalo nickels, here's one right here that Donald sent us. That's pretty awesome. Have not seen one of these in a long time, probably from 1935. So it's a pretty old one. Here's another one as well. These are really cool, Donald. Thank you for these. Appreciate it. 1937, so some pretty old pieces of memorabilia here and coins and some older pennies as well from 1909. Pretty awesome stuff. A lot of older pennies here. Like I said, I still have some of my older coins, so that's pretty awesome. I appreciate that, Donald. And here's a pack of some random backyard baseball. I feel like I've seen these, but it's been quite some time. Check out and see what is in here. And there's some Chris Sabos again. Donald sent some Chris Sabos last time around. Some Diamond Kings, 94 upper deck, 94 collector's choice, and then his first upper deck card. A bunch of Chris Sabos' first upper deck card. And 90 Fleer. And here is the backyard baseball. Never seen these. Not even sure who really made these. But pretty cool stuff, though. Funny getting the Sabos. Just start giving those out to people as additions to Super Chat giveaways. And here's the Ricky Henderson pin. I actually had a Frank Thomas second year one that I sent off to Bipolar Brian, subscriber on YouTube. I haven't seen him in a while on the stream. Hopefully he's all right. But Hall of Famer Ricky Henderson, 1991 score, pin and card. So really cool. They always say these are the best ones to send into PSA because you usually always get a 10. If you send in ones like this or ones on starting lineups, if that's your thing. So thanks a lot for everything, Donald Blomdahl. Really appreciate it, man. Please go check out his channel when you get a chance. And the next one up here is from another fellow YouTuber, Chris Sabos Glasses. You guys might recognize Chris Sabos Glasses. He's been in the stream a lot. The last time, look at the back of the box. Can't escape Sabo on his channel. The last time he sent a package, he had heard me talking about wanting a Tim Wakefield rookie card from 92 score traded, and I couldn't find the card anywhere. People like wanted like $10 for on YouTube, or on YouTube, on eBay, which is far more than it's really worth. But Chris Sabos Glasses sent me 23 of that card, and I've sent some off to other people that requested it and whatnot. Check out and see what Chris Sabos Glasses, he's also named John. Dear someone, contact info. Pretty cool there. I like that old school tape you have that in. Let's see what he sent in bubble wrap. And Topps Legends and Goats Guaranteed one Sabo per pack. So this is some sort of custom-made thing that Chris Sabo's Glasses made for us. I cannot wait to open this up. I don't even want to rip the packaging. And there's a bunch of cards and top loaders in here. This is really sick. John, aka Chris Sabo's Glasses, has a background in graphic design. If you notice my intro that I have, The Past is Alive, the animated effect there, he actually made that for me a while back. Hey, Jeff Drew, thanks for joining us. My 4th of July was pretty good. Eric and I went out to Ohio yesterday to Hartville Flea Market. They advertised like 1,000 vendors outside. We got there and there's less people than there was last Saturday. So wasn't that great overall. And then I took a day off work today. I went up to Rogers again, just me and Brittany, and I found some decent stuff. Found a bunch of packs to rip open for the weekend recap. So hoping I get stuck working all weekend and go out and get some more stuff to share with you guys and rip some packs on Sunday night. So thank you for joining in. Tin Lincecum rookie card. This is pretty awesome. And another one with the 93 SP design. I actually picked up one of his rookies not too long ago, and I was trying to track down this one in particular. John definitely pays close attention to the channel. This is awesome. Tin Lincecum. 2 of his rookies, and a Vladdy Guerrero Senior 97 Leaf. Love that card. Pulled that out of a box when I ripped open a box of these not too long ago. Always like Vladdy Senior. Adrian Beltre. This is his first year card? I think this is 98 Stadium Club. So second year card. Probably first Stadium Club card overall. That's a nice one. Didn't have that one either. And a pretty sick Ghostbusters 2 commemorative card for 2013. I've never even seen these ones before. From the 1989 top set for Ghostbusters 2. That's like a chrome refractor card. Never even knew these existed. This is sick, man. Really sick. Have never seen this card before. Wonder if this is the only one they made. Love that. Thanks so much. And here's Jonathan H. $5 super chat from him. It says, hey, everyone. I'll be back in a sec saying hello and goodbye to Eric's Fan Mail Friday. Thanks so much, Jonathan H. Really appreciate that. And thank you for joining us, man. I just got done watching your Fan Mail Friday a little bit ago. Really awesome stuff. Definitely check out Jonathan H's channel. Click on that super chat. Go to channel and give him a sub. He got a bunch of cool stuff from a bunch of really awesome people. So definitely check that out after this video is over. And here's a Walker Buehler Topps Chrome rookie card. Did not have this one either. I only have one of his rookie cards. I don't really buy newer cards, but I definitely enjoy getting them, especially rookie cards. That's really awesome. Thanks a lot for that one. Hey, Vesture, welcome to the stream. And a very nice Pedro J. Martinez, 93 score traded, I believe. Never seen this card either. It's pretty awesome. Second year card. First select card overall, but that's a nice one. I like that one a lot. Pedro J. back when he's on the Dodgers. And there's a $5 super chat from Dan Schultz. It says, hey, John, everybody. Thanks so much, Dan Schultz. Really appreciate it. I got your package the other day. Dan Schultz actually sent us a 14-pound box. He has been sending us a package every Fan Mail Friday for as long as I can remember, and they're always packed full of tons of goodies, wax boxes, everything else you can think of, rookie cards, autographs, and I really appreciate that, Dan. Very, very nice of you. You're a great guy. Like I said, you can always let me know what you're looking for, what you collect, and I'd be happy to get something out to you in return. And here's a $2 super chat from Mess of Things. It just says, ah! Thanks a lot of Mess of Things. Really appreciate that. And thanks for joining us. And you guys are going to go crazy over these next 3 cards in here from Chris Sabo's Glasses. More Desert Shield cards. And it's Chris Sabo himself, Desert Shield. I've been trying to collect a lot of these. I think I have about 20 now almost. I've been finding them at random. Dan Schultz actually sent several, I want to say last week or the weekend before that. And this is amazing. There's a pristine condition Chris Sabo Desert Shield. These cards are super rare with the emblem on it. So really, really like that a lot. And then the next guy, John Wathen Desert Shield card. The 2 guys we can never escape, John Wathen and Chris Sabo. This is insane. Both of them together. My head's going to explode. Another $2 super chat, a mess of things. And another one after that, also from Mess of Things for $2 that just says, He is flipping out over the Chris Sabo and John Wathen combo, I think, for Desert Shield cards. These are amazing. Thank you so much, man. Those are incredible. And thank you for the super chats. Really appreciate that. And the last one we have is a Jose Lean to Desert Shield 91 Topps. Jose Lean is my favorite player on this time. So that card definitely means a lot to me. Really, really appreciate that, John. It's very nice of you. Awesome, very thoughtful stuff you packaged up here for me, and the amazing custom wrapper, Topps Legends and Goats. I love it, man. And the guaranteed Sabo was a freaking Desert Shield card. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Comment down below or send me an email or anything, and I'd like to get some stuff out to you, John. I don't know if we've ever talked about stuff that you collect or not when we communicate via email, but I really appreciate it. So I'll be in touch, man. Really cool contact info thing you sent there, too. The next thing we have up here is from Billy S. Billy S is a subscriber. I think he's also a Patreon patron. Buys into a lot of breaks. Billy Stork. I think this is his first time sending a fan mail, and I think, could be wrong, in a small flat rate box here. Once again, appreciate you guys all being with us on this Friday night. Said I picked up some stuff today. I've been waking up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock every day, going out to flea markets, trying to find stuff. And today was all right. Rogers and 4th of July is crazy though. There's so many freaking people everywhere, and it was like 90 degrees out today. It was a mess, but I did find a couple things, and I see some vintage cards in here, 1971 or 70, I believe. And here's a $2 super chat from Donald Blomdahl. He's in here now. That says, whoops. Sorry, was on Eric's Fan Friday, just jumped. Well, thank you for joining us, Donald Blomdahl. Really appreciate that. Like I said before, we opened your package first, Donald. Really appreciate all the stuff you sent. Pretty funny package as always, with the Chris Sabos hidden in between the backyard baseball cards. But click on that super chat, give him a sub. He has a growing channel, around 300 subs, does tons of baseball card videos, and is always live. So constant content coming out there from Donald Blomdahl. Thanks again, man. So we have some older 70s Pirates cards here. These are from 1971, Topps. Carl Taylor. These are all from Billy Stork. And some 69 Topps, too. Bob Veal. And a $2 super chat from Mess of Things. It says, you missed an expensive joke. And my girlfriend says, missed a $14 super. Wow. I'm sorry, man. I did not even say a $14 super chat from Mess of Things. It says Kahoot. Wow, man. Would you guys rather do Kahoot one at a time? The way I have it set up nowadays is we do a Kahoot at the very end, and we're going to give away prizes for the top 5 people for a 5-question quiz. That way we don't have to keep going back and forth between Kahoot. And just, I feel like the rewatch on that sucks for people that, weren't around for the live stream. It's not exciting, so I usually save it for the very end. And last time we gave away top 3. Tonight we're doing top 5. And I have a surprise for you guys too, because tonight I did manage to pick up a card that I think you guys will enjoy. The top prize winner for first place is a 1979 rookie card. So let me throw in a top loader here, but this is the first place prize tonight. It's off center. It's hard to find an Ozzie Smith rookie card that is with good centering, but still, it's an Ozzie Smith rookie. This is the #1 prize tonight for the Kahoot giveaway, and it's very easy. It's 5-question quiz, and if you watch the videos, then you should be able to answer all the questions perfect. So that's the first prize, and then, like I said, we'll have top 5. And there's Bill Seitz, and a $10 super chat from him. It says, "Hey John, wish you and Eric wouldn't be on at the same time." Thank you so much, Bill Seitz. Really appreciate that. Yeah, it's definitely pretty tough. I saw he's going live at 8. Usually he goes live around 9 and I go live at 8. But I don't like going head to head with him. But I appreciate you guys that tuned in here. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all your support. And another $2 super chat from Mess of Things says, "Cool. Just wanted to get that in there." Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate you being here and your generosity overall. And one right after that from Jonathan H for $2 is back. Did you get my package? I think I did, John H. Like I said, or like you said, the package you sent was from an eBay seller, so there's a couple, I think there's like 2 here that I don't recognize the address, so there's no return address or no name. So I think it is in here, John H. Appreciate that super chat, man. Thank you very much. And John Biley, Distro 13 Cobra says, "Happy Friday, guys," with a $2 super chat. Thanks so much, John Biley. Really appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I got your package as well. I think so. There's a couple here I don't really recognize. John Biley, I do have yours sitting right next to me. We're probably going to open that next. So thank you very much, and thank you for joining us here, and all you guys that are in here with us. This is Billy Stork's package still. We kind of got split up there for a little bit, but a bunch of older Pirates cards, 71 Topps, 69 Topps, Carl Taylor, Bob Moose, and Bob Veal. And these are in nice shape, too. Very nice shape. Love these older vintage cards, especially hometown team here. Luke Walker, Johnny Jeter, 71 tops as well. I don't remember Johnny Jeter. Bob Robertson, Jim Grant, and a Bob Johnson 72 tops. So there's some nice older vintage cards from the 70s and even late 60s. And these are pretty good condition too. So thank you very much, Billy Stork. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate all your support for the channel. Can't thank you enough. I didn't see a note in your package, but let me know if there's any collecting. I'll throw some extra stuff in for you during the next break, or just whenever. Here's a $2 super chat from Baltimore Box Breaker. It says, "Hey John, you and Eric need to figure out a schedule." Thanks a lot, Baltimore Box Breakers. Really appreciate that. AKA Triple B. He has a channel as well. Please check him out. He is a growing channel. Does a lot of videos and pack ripping and everything else. So you're gonna want to check that out. Give him a sub as soon as you get a chance. It's pretty easy. Click on the super chat. Go to channel and subscribe. And then if you want to get notifications, turn on the alarm next to it. The next package is from John Bali. We're just talking to you. Eric and I should figure out a schedule. Huh? We usually do. He'll usually text me and say, "Are you doing Fan Mail Live tonight?" And I try to usually do it at like 8 o'clock. He did his at 8 o'clock tonight. So here's a sweet 91 Bowman Rack Pack wrapper. I freaking love 91 Bowman. Joseph C., welcome to the stream. He says, "Watching Seinfeld today, episode of Bill Jeter and Bernie Williams on it." I think I remember that episode. I love Seinfeld. My girlfriend never saw Seinfeld until probably last year. So, and she's like hooked on it now too. A bunch of old pack wrappers. I see 90 Bowman Rack Pack, 91 Bowman. Cool way to package your stuff up to keep it protected with older wrappers. I actually started saving wrappers from every box that I rip open just for like sentimental value. And John, I did see your email like 5 minutes before the stream. I didn't get a chance to respond to it yet, but he said he forgot the note. But let's check out what he got in here. I want to say in the email he said everything was either, you know, for the PC or for giveaways. It's well wrapped cards and top loaders here. Hey, Bubba French. And here's a nice rookie on the top there, and drop something. John did a real good job. I see a card on the back of here that is awesome that I did not have, and I'm already excited about it. Really excited to get to the end of the stack now. Juan Gonzalez, 90 Don Ross is a good one. And that's actually the reverse negative too, so that's pretty sick. I didn't have this one. Thank you so much for that, John. I was thinking I did have this, and I looked at my PC recently, did not have the reverse negative one. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much for that. And Chris Sabo's glasses is in here. Thank you so much for your package, man. I might have missed your comments, but you knocked it out of the park with that. And Mike Mussina, 91 per deck rookie card. Another really nice one. Robin Ventura's second-year Bowman card. Nice one. And Larry Walker rookie card, 1990 Bowman. Pedro J. Martinez, first upper deck card. That is a nice one, too. And a Mike Mussina, 91 score rookie. Another awesome card. I think I might only have one of that in my PC. Always liked that one. Love Mussina rookie cards. I usually buy them every time I see them if they're like a buck or less. Chipper Jones, 91 per deck as well. Also another awesome card. Hall of Famer there. Juan Gonzalez, 90 Bowman rookie card. Another nice one. I don't know if I had that on my PC or not, but I love 90 Bowman. I just tried to buy a case of 90 Bowman off some lady, and she was trying to charge me like an astronomical price for it. And it wasn't even a full case. It was like 16 boxes. I'm like, that's not worth what you think it's worth. Like, usually those boxes are like, you know, not that much money, but she was not having it. She's like, I had a guy offer me like $200 for this case last year. I'm like, and you didn't take it for 20 boxes of 1990 Bowman. You $200, $10 a box. You did not take that. You're crazy. She wouldn't haggle, or wouldn't let me haggle with her at all whatsoever, so I passed on it. But 90 Bowman is an awesome set. Frank Thomas in here, and he's up next. Moises Alou rookie card, back when he's on the Buccos. The Frank Thomas rookie card. I love this card so much. I think I have one of this in my PC. That might be a good giveaway for tonight. Top 5 prizes, like I said, a Sosa rookie card. So all the good rookie cards in this set. John Bali sent us a Mo Vaughn rookie for Dave Durango, who I saw was in the stream. Dave Durango's a big Mo Vaughn fan. Just sent him a Mo Vaughn starting lineup from 99, I believe, or 97, where Mo Vaughn is looking pretty fit, which is crazy. A Carl Everett, 91 Bowman. I just picked this up recently. Didn't have this card, never even saw it until like the 91 Bowman break. I don't know how that passed under my radar, but really cool card, Carl Everett. I think I got that out of a dime or a quarter box recently. I was pretty stoked. There's a $5 super chat from Cody Martin that says, hard to keep up with you and your bro. Just dropping in to sending my support. Keep it up, John, my friend. Thanks so much, Cody Martin. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for stopping by. I know Eric's live tonight, so a lot of people are in that stream. But I want to thank you guys for all being here with me. Not like I'm trying to compete with him or anything, but I like doing these videos live and interacting with you guys, even though I'm suck at reading the comments sometimes. I'm trying to look through all these. Eric Karros, 91 Bowman rookie card, another nice one. Jeff Bagwell, 91 Bowman. So a ton of good rookie cards in this first stack. And this is a card I was super stoked about. Cliff Floyd, 91 Stadium Club Murphy. Like this one a lot, man. I did not have this card in my PC. I was just talking about Cliff Floyd recently, how I needed his 92 Bowman card. I never even see it. I mean, it's not really a valuable card. It's probably book value is probably $3 on it. This one's probably like $1.50, $2, but still an awesome card that I never come across. So totally worth it for me. I love that card so much, and all the other ones, awesome cards. A lot of those will probably use for giveaways, as I have a few of each of those, or a decent amount of them. So thank you very much for your support, John, and for the awesome package so far. Hey, Danny and Gray. Another stack of top-loaded cards here. Vesher says, I'm going to send you my 92 Bowman Cliff Floyd dunking in baseball. Hell, I mean, if it's the only one you have, you don't have to do that, man. And that'd be awesome. Like I said, I've been wanting that card for a while. I mean, I can buy it on eBay, but I don't like paying like full book value prices for cards on eBay. I feel like a lot of the time, if a card's booked at like $2.50 in Beckett, even though a lot of people don't like Beckett or use Beckett for anything, people will charge like $3 plus like $3 shipping. It's like, that's absurd. Really absurd. Here's a 94 Flair outfield power Bonds card. Never seen this one. Love these 90s insert cards, especially Flair. These packs were like hard to get your hands on when you're younger. They're like $5 a pack. So really cool to see that. And another 91 Bowman Tim Salmon rookie card. I like that one a lot. I'm sure my girlfriend likes Tim Salmon, or likes that Tim Salmon. She was like making jokes about Tim Salmon the last like 2 days. A really cool Jose Lean 1990 Sports Flicks cards here. I've never even seen this one before. This is really awesome. Jose Lean was my favorite player when I was a little kid, and up until he left to go to the Royals, and I thought he was a traitor going to the Royals. And like I said before, he got like a DUI, and I was a little kid at that point. I think I was like 8 years old, and I was like, wow, Jose Lean's a drunk. I don't like him anymore. He left my favorite team, the hometown team, to go to the Royals, and he's a drunk. It's a pretty devastating realization there. It sucked being a little kid and, coming to that realization. And Justin Smoke, never seen these before either. Don Russ 2019. Really cool cards here. And it's numbered too, 17 out of 150. That is nice. A low number, Justin Smoke. And Reese Hoskins, and also numbered 145 out of 150. Really nice, Reese Hoskins there. Francisco Lindor, don't have any of his cards at all. First one ever, 46 out of 49. Also, 2019 Don Russ, and an Alex Bregman Dominators. Haven't seen any of these before. I almost bought my first box of new cards today. I thought about it. Some guy had blaster boxes at the flea market for like $15 a piece. And I was literally thinking about it just to rip some new packs. Even though I don't really know any of the new players for the most part. I know like the big names, but I kind of stopped keeping track of baseball in the late 90s. I mean, I know what I see on Eric's channel, but don't know a lot of players. And here's a 1 out of 99 for Malik Smith. That is awesome. 1 out of 99. Really nice, and it's I think it's some sort of variation too, because the other ones aren't like this. Really cool on that one. Chris Davis, I know Chris Davis. Actually have his rookie card. 9 out of 25 there, so that's a nice one. It's some sort of pink variation for breast cancer, I guess. Chris Davis. And Luis Gonzalez, 91 Bowman. Mike Mussina rookie card, 91 Bowman. Pudge Rodriguez. All very nice cards. Hall of Famers. Jeff Bagwell, 91 per deck. You might have seen my recent video. I picked up a bunch of this card for really cheap. Can't pass on when I see for cheap. Manny Ramirez, 93 per deck. Top prospects, a nice one there. And Manny Ramirez rookie card, and a very, very nice one coming up. Derek Jeter, 93 per deck rookie card. Wow, that is an awesome card. Love that card. Thank you so much, John. And it's in good shape, too. These are all in good shape. And Jim Thome, 91 Bowman rookie card. So a bunch of Hall of Famers in there. Tons of good rookie cards. Killer package, man. Amazing stuff, John. Really appreciate it. There's one more thing left from John Bali. To let me know what kind of stuff you're collecting, John. I mean, you sent me an email a while ago, but I'm not sure. I probably still have it. This is pretty sick. A G.I. Joe cell. Wow. 1985 classic collectible cell. This is sick, man. John Bali's a big G.I. Joe fan too. Never seen this before. This is awesome. Not even sure what these came in, but amazing stuff, man. Love it. 1985. Used to be a huge G.I. Joe fan when I was younger. Eric was too. Not sure if he was to the extent that I was. He was really into Wheeled Warriors, but G.I. Joe was around when I was like probably a year old or something like that. So I think I started watching when I was like probably 2 or 3, but always liked it. Just bought a huge G.I. Joe collection. I'm going to do a video on here pretty soon. A massive G.I. Joe collection. Tons of stuff. Pretty stoked about that. And Joseph C says, dug my USS flag out of my folks' attic this morning. Been working on it all day. I'm mailing to you, John. Postage due. The USS flag is like probably like, I don't know, one of the most rarest like vintage toy pieces there is, at least in the 80s era. That thing is massive and very valuable. Very hard to come by. If you actually did find that, that's amazing, man. Joseph C says, Dave, I have literally everything they made. And there's a sick 1990 Bowman poster. I actually, I have an 89 Bowman, and I think I have a 92 Top Stadium Club poster. These came in wax boxes back then, and I wanted to hang those up actually this week. So this is sick. Didn't have this one. Cannot wait to hang this up with the other two I already have. Love getting these older baseball card posters. Kind of like they're meant for, you know, shop owners to hang up around their shop back then. Love that a lot. Love the G.I. Joe sale. That is sick, John. And all the rookie cards. What a great package. Thanks so much, man. Like I said, I'll send you an email back. Let me know what you're collecting these days, and I will get something out to you this week, man. Marco says, frame it. Yeah, I definitely will get a frame for that. I think I already might even have one. Wow, you guys are awesome. Really appreciate it. The next one we're going to do, there's no name on this one. There's an address, but no name. So, open it without showing the address. Not sure if this is from John H. John H. sent something that was straight from eBay. So, not sure if this is the one he sent or not. They help a lot, John. I really appreciate that. We'll give some of those away. Like I said, I'll email you later on tonight and see what you're looking for these days. And this has a bunch of stuff in it. We have a note in here as well. See a A-Rod BCCG graded card in there. Let's check out and see what this says. There's no address on here. It says, John, first Fan Mail Friday. A few items. Hope you enjoy. Since you started to collect football cards, sent some. The one is a 1961 card in Philly booklet. Is 68 or 69. Tossed in a few basketball cards too. There's also a few Kevin Moss cards. Remember Kevin Moss was all the craze back in 1990. The wife has started to collect again. If you have a Clint Hurdle or a Ray Searage, or I think it's a Searage card, she'd love to have them. Thanks, Sean or Seth. I cannot read that. I'm sorry. I might have a Clint Hurdle card I can send you. I don't know about the other guy, but if you're watching this, comment in the video, comment down below, and let me know for sure what those names are, and I'll see what I can do. I definitely have a lot of older cards. That's really all I collect, so I see some pretty decent ones in here. Some vintage as well. An older Cubs card. I'm really bad with these older ones as far as the years go. 65, I believe, 65 tops. I think this is also 65 tops. Astro Aces. So there's some nice vintage in here. Don't have a lot of older 60s cards at all. 62 tops. Know that design. Love that design. Jake Gibbs rookie card for the Yankees. And that's pretty nice. A little off center, but it's hard to find a lot of these cards cut well from the 60s. So that is a nice one. CLG. See you pop in the stream. I think I might accidentally... I think I almost accidentally put someone in timeout, so I apologize. The phone's being weird. Here's a $2 super chat from Jonathan H. again that says, you'll know, man. Well, thank you so much, man. I'm looking forward to it. Billy Stork says, glad you enjoyed the cards. I'm a huge Braves fan. Let me see what I can get out for you as far as Braves go. And Adam Wise is so awesome. I'm late on sending my fan mail Friday to you, John. My job doesn't allow me to get to post office to pay for postage. Not a problem, man. No rush. I appreciate anything you want to send out to me. It doesn't matter. Just like talking to you guys, getting packages and sending stuff out. This community is the best that there is. And a 61 Topps Darren Johnson. And this is pretty nice too. Don't have many 61 Topps cards. You might have seen last Friday, WBJJ sent me a 61 Topps Harmon Killebrew that is in like perfect condition. I was really stoked about that. So I always like this set. I always like 62 Topps as well. And a 60 Topps Frank Howard. I was actually looking at buying this card last weekend. I think it was in like a $10 bin and I almost bought it. I love these 60 Topps cards. I want to get the Yaz rookie card. It's definitely on my agenda to pick that up at some point. Really like this set. And I like the star rookie design on there, too. Really cool. Frank Howard. Really awesome. Charlie Huff. We always make jokes about Charlie Huff on here being the oldest person in existence. There's a Charlie Huff insert card from 92 Stadium Club, I believe, or 93, somewhere in that area for the Marlins. So I guess it must have been 93, 94. Marlins came on the scene in 92. So really awesome. Like that one a lot. Charlie Huff. Oldest player to ever pitch. And a nice Mike Trout Elite card here. I guess the Elite cards aren't as desirable as they once were in the early 90s, but still really awesome. Really awesome card. Like those a lot. Mike Trout, of course. If you could pick any player on the Elite set, probably Mike Trout. And here is a nice Willie Mays. Willie Mays traded to the New York Mets. This is from 1992 or 93. I think it's a 92 card, actually, these were in. 54 cards in this subset here. Baseball Heroes. That is a nice one. Didn't have that one either, so I appreciate that. Sean or Seth, I'm not sure if you're in here or not, but having a hard time reading that handwriting. I apologize. And here is the graded A-Rod Star Quest card. I think these were put into certain boxes that they were selling at Walmart, I think. I'm not sure if you pulled this out of one of those or not. If not, if you did, that's pretty awesome. A BCCG 10. 2008 Upper Deck First Edition Star Quest. Alex Rodriguez. Nice one. Like that one a lot. And here's some old football cards here. I don't know a whole lot about football, but maybe you guys do. He said there's some basketball cards in here as well. But just tell by the look of this thing that this is old. All pro football cards with some inside. I guess it's just the package here. There's newer ones inside. But I see a Roethlisberger, so a hometown legend there. Joseph sees his Huff is in rotation with a knuckleball throwing mule down the Mexican Pacific Coast League. That's nice. Brett Favre. Dan Marino, that's an older one. Might be close to his rookie year, 88. Topps. That's a nice one, man. Jim Orr, that's a really old one. That said, you have to forgive me on these older football cards. I don't really know a lot about them. I don't really know a lot of the older players, too, but I like that one, though. Jim Orr, older Philadelphia Eagles mini card album here. Some of you guys might be football fans and enjoy this. Norm Snead and Tom Woodchick for the Eagles. 12 of 26 stamp albums. So that's pretty old. It's probably 60s or 70s. Paul Locos says, I got Marino's second-year card for $1 several years ago. That's pretty amazing. An older Joe Montana scorecard there. Another Dan Marino from Stadium Club. And a Joe Montana from Pro Set. Bobby Walden for the Steelers, a kicker. And there's the Ben Roethlisberger. And a Gene Mingo for the Steelers. Another older one, too, from 1970. 1970 Gene Mingo for the Steelers. Pretty cool stuff in there. And very old-school Topps box from the 60s, I'm going to guess. Somewhere in that area. Pretty sick. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. And we have some basketball here. Pete Maravich. Don't have any of his cards from Action Pack. Remember these embossed cards from back in the day. Made baseball cards as well. Julius Erving. Another Julius Erving. Several of Julius Erving's cards. Don't have any of those. And John Havlicek. So pretty awesome stuff there. I believe all those guys are in the Basketball Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure. Pete Maravich definitely is a name that I recognize from being a kid. Kevin Moss, an older Post serial card there. At Topps Magazine, you guys might remember that. Pretty old. It's probably from 1990 or 91, I'm guessing. 91 Topps there. bunch of Kevin Moss cards, 92 Upper Deck, 91 Studio, second year. Minor League cards. This is actually his 90 Fleer update card, rookie card. That was a hot card back then. 92 Fleer, 91 Fleer, 90 Fleer. So this is actually his rookie card. The update one is his first year. Another rookie card, 90 Topps Traded. Yeah, these were hot cards back then. 90 Upper Deck, that was another one. And the 90 Leaf was probably the most valuable one. 90 Leaf is still a legendary set. There's a 90 Bowman rookie, 90 Score rookie. So every Kevin Moss rookie card, second year card. In the early years of Kevin Moss, he was a big name. He definitely was a big name. I really appreciate that package. Thanks a lot. We have some more left in here. And we have some Hall of Famers I see. I see a Frank Thomas, 92 Stadium Club here, and a Griffey, and a Willie Mays card. I actually had this card, and I sent it away to somebody not too long ago. This is pretty cool. These are numbered, but they made a lot of them, though. Limited edition, 150,000. Willie Mays Ultra Pro, the supply company Ultra Pro. Puckett 92 Score Dream Team, and Galavin says some Hall of Famers. Greg Vaughn was a big name back in the early 90s, late 80s. Jim Thome, second year, 92 Upper Deck, and some 68 Topps card. Roy Face and Manny Jimenez, 68 Topps. These are in pretty good shape too. Like those. Clay Dalrymple, I never heard of him. 61 Topps, and nice shape. Nice corners on here. Greg Swindell rookie card. 87 Don Russ. I don't know if I've ever even seen this card before. So all the legends are haunting us again tonight. We got a Wathan Desert Storm or Desert Shield card, a Sabo Desert Shield card, a pack of Sabos, and now Greg Swindell rookie card. That is great. And Marv Breeding 61 Topps. Another nice condition one in that stack. Joseph sees a limited edition of 150,000. It's like my first wife telling me she was only with a few guys before she met me. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That is a lot. Paul says we have not seen John Hudek yet. Not yet is a key word. We have some Ted Williams baseball heroes here from 91 or 92. I can't remember what year these are from. And a Hank Aaron, it's a nice one. I don't know if I've ever seen that one. Also from 92, Upper Deck. Randy Johnson rookie card. I always like getting this one. It's a good one. I think I picked up a few of these the other day. 89 Don Russ. Some more 61 Russ Snyder. And some more vintage here. Al McBean. This is a 63 Topps card. Let me play for the Buccos. Pretty nice card there. And a Vern Law. I actually have Vern Law's 52 Topps card. I don't think it's his rookie card. I think it's rookie's 51 that I won off of the neighborhood friend a long time ago. Still have it. It's pretty beat up, but still a sick card. I think it's my only 52 Topps card. And this is a nice Vern Law. This is from 1959. So this is a pretty old one as well. It was on Pittsburgh for a lot of years. Vern Law had a solid career. I really like that one a lot too. Thank you very much. And we actually just gave this set away recently. Pinnacle of Naturals. I think this is a 94 one. It is. So Fred McGriff, Crime Dog, who hopefully one day gets in the Hall of Fame. It is from that set, and the yellow blemish is just the top loader. It's not the actual card, but really cool designs for those ones. Always like our early Pinnacle cards. Hey, Chad Hopkins, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping in, you and everybody else. There's a Frank Thomas 93 Stadium Club Members' Choice card. Hall of Famer Frank Thomas, another nice one. There's a lot of cool cards in here. And we have one more thing left. It's a novelty, and it's Chipper Jones. It's an Atlanta Braves Hot Wheels car from Fleer. I think I saw these somewhere not too long ago. So they made a bunch of different teams, a bunch of players. Not sure the exact year. These came out, I'd say, sometime in the early 2000s. But, yeah, probably early 2000s, or actually late 90s. Mike Sweeney's on here, so probably 97, 98, somewhere in there. Jim Thome, they made one for him. Pujols, so maybe it was like 99, somewhere around there. Or 2003, here we go. Ford Mustang. So pretty cool card there. I like that a lot. Never seen that Chipper Jones, so thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Sport Car Collector says, I found some Beatles and Elvis Presley. John, do you know anything about 45 records from the 60s? I really don't, man. I had some other people ask me about 45s and 7 inches, and I don't know anything about them, honestly. Could not tell you. I kind of wish I did because I see them all the time. Flea markets, constantly see them. The next one up is from WVJJ. He is a subscriber, longtime subscriber to the channel. He's actually somewhat local. We sent a package in last week to us that had a bunch of cool stuff in it, good cards, everything else. Not sure if he is in the stream or not, but let's check out, rip this open and see what he sent. He's usually in here. I think he might be. Kind of goes to some of the same places Eric and I go to when he's in town. There's a note on top. Check out, see what. His name is also John. A lot of Johns on this channel. Says, hi John, really enjoy your videos. I just started collecting again when I stumbled upon your videos, and it really got me interested in collecting again, all out. Here's a few packs and cards for PC. Thanks, WBJJ. Well, thank you very much for the note, man. I really appreciate that, John. Check out and see what he sent. A lot of well-wrapped stuff. Very well-wrapped. I see some packs in there, or a subset. Looks like it's an older novelty department store set even. And some top-loaded cards. And it's Toys R Us. I can see it already. You guys might have heard Toys R Us is making a comeback this year. I wish it was Children's Palace, but I'll take it regardless to have a toy store back. And this is awesome because it's actually sealed too. I don't know if I have this particular year or not. 89. So a lot of older players, Hall of Famers now. Alomar. Who else do we have in here? So Alomar is really only Hall of Famer, but there's a bunch of stars from that era. Mark Grace, Sheffield, Al Leiter. This is pretty sick. Love these older Toys R Us cards. Thank you very much for that, John. Really appreciate that. And we have some more 70s cards. Bob Gibson, 72 tops. And someone hiding behind him. It's an Acuna Jr. Bowman Platinum. Nice one. Very nice. I think this is his second year. 2018. Very nice. Like that one a lot. Acuna Jr. This Bob Gibson is in great shape too, by the way. It looks like it's just pulled out of a pack. Like today. Centering is decent on it. Everything else. The corners are sharp. No gum stain, no wax stain, nothing. So awesome cards in that first one. Stoked about those. The font says Children's Palace was awesome. Forgot all about that place. And Dave Durango says, wish it was Child World. The panel was a lot cooler than the Geeky Giraffe. Yeah, Child World / Children's Palace was amazing store. My favorite toy store of all time, between that and Hills. But a lot of you guys didn't have Hills. That was really only like East Coast and expanded out as far as like Michigan maybe. And down to Florida. But Hills, that's what they were known for, was toys for the most part. It was like Target basically came in, swooped in, and stole Hills' idea. The snack bar, everything else, that was all Hills doing far before Target came into play. And another graded squirt card here from 1982. It's Mr. October himself, Reggie Jackson. I want to say John sent us a George Brett last Friday for this. So another squirt card, cool novelty card there from that set. And here's another graded card here for Mr. Mark McGuire, 87 Don Russ. So first Don Russ card. Always liked this card. It was always an iconic card. Eric loves this card. And it's an SGC 96. So mint 9. This is in great condition. This set was so hard to get any kind of cards or 10s. The main reason why, because of the centering. If you're curious in sending 87 Don Russ away to PSA, the easy way to tell about centering is the baseballs on the side. You can see right there how the left has most of the ball shown and the right is cut off like pretty bad. Only shows like 1/3 of it, or 1/4 of it even. So that's the best way to tell. And that's why they're so hard to get 10s in these. But this is a pretty nice card, and the corners are sharp and everything else. Usually when I pull this card, it's banged up, and the black border gives away, white corners and creases is very easy. So very nice there. Thanks a lot for that, John. Really cool card. We have a pack of other vintage cards here, 72 tops. Trent Warren says, plenty of Hill stores here in southern Indiana up until they all closed. Like I said, if you guys know any stores that are still, intact. Somebody said there's still an Ames store in New Hampshire that has the letters up and stuff and just abandoned. Like, I want to actually go up there and try to get into it. Not necessarily break in, but like get permission to go in there and walk around, because I feel like there's still probably a bunch of Ames merchandise, even signs, still hanging up in there. From what I've been led to believe, at least. And here's some nice star cards here Fergie Jenkins, Steve Carlton, Tom Seaver, and Al Downing, 71 NL pitching leaders. 72, I think this is 72 tops, I think. Looks like the same design. And right after that, Harmon Killebrew, 72 tops. Very, very nice. Like that one a lot. And it's pretty good centering, too. Pretty good centering other than top to bottom there. Overall, the corners are sharp. Everything else, like I said, John sent us a 61 tops Killebrew last week, and it was in perfect condition. Perfect. The font says, anyone remember TG and Y? Do you guys remember TCBY, the ice cream like yogurt store? That place is awesome. I don't know if that was like a nationwide thing or not. TCBY. And Adam Y says, had a Hills in Marion, Indiana. Went there as a kid all the time. Yeah, Hills was awesome, man. Like I said, Target stole Hills' thunder. Ames bought Hills out. And the rest is history, unfortunately. But very nice Harmon Killebrew there. And like these a lot, too. Tom Seaver scratch-off card. And it's hard to find these cards without writing on them. I see them all the time, and they always have writing. But this is pretty nice shape, though, and it's Tom Seaver, of all people. Usually when I see him, it's usually no names for the most part. But never Hall of Famers. This is really nice. I like that one a lot. See you, CLG. Thanks for stopping by. And Dave Durango says he abandoned Ames in Seabrook, New Hampshire. That's what somebody else was telling me. Joseph C. says, John, there's a TCBY in Wexford up to a few years ago. I think there's still one in Monroeville Mall, but I don't think it's the same. We used to have one real close to us. And a very nice Jim Palmer 1973 Topps card here, and it is in pretty good shape as well. You guys might have seen that recent video where I picked up a collection for 25 bucks, and there's a Jim Palmer 68 Topps in there. It wasn't the best shape, but it's still an awesome card to pull out of there. Here's a $2 super chat from Chad Hopkins. It says, there's an Ames on Eastern Avenue in Baltimore, John. Thank you very much for that super chat and for that information. Baltimore is a lot closer than New Hampshire. Might have to make a trip down to Baltimore. That sounds freaking awesome. Fauns must have been a southern thing. Got a lot of G.I. Joes. G.I. Joe stuff there. Yeah, I never heard of that store, Fauns. It just, when I saw it, it made me think of TCBY, the ice cream place. I wasn't sure if that was a nationwide chain or not, if it's just local around here. We got some big cards here from WVJJ, a.k.a. John. Action All-Stars with Henderson right on the front there. This is 84 Don Russ. And Hall of Fame pack here. I got to see Andre Dawson on the back. So pretty awesome sealed pack. And these are really cool too. 85 Topps Super Baseball. We're going to have to open these, you guys. This is sick. They're still sealed. I think a box of these is around 40 bucks or something like that. Eric saw a box of these in an antique mall not too long ago and almost bought them. I don't think he ever did, though. But let's tear these open. Let's see if we can find some of the good rookies. I'm not sure if McGuire is in here or not. Pete Rose. That is a nice one. Wish I would have had that whenever he came locally for the autograph session. I think his autograph's like 15 bucks. That would have been a nice bad boy to get signed. Robin Yount. And Lance Parrish. These cards are sick. I kind of want to get more of these. And they're the exact same styles. The regular 85 Topps are just blown up by 5 times or whatever. Really sick. The first pack was really awesome. Font says John Wathen. Sport Card Clip says, John, I have 40 Star Wars action figures. I'm trying to sell if you're interested from 97 or 98. I probably would pass on the Sport Card Collector. I don't really buy the Star Wars stuff from the late 90s. I would buy it from the late 70s, early 80s, probably. And look at this one. Nolan Ryan, 85 Topps big. Really nice. Jonathan H., don't step out before taking a look at this. $2 super chat from John H. also. Thank you very much, man. Awesome Nolan Ryan card there, right on top. That is a nice one. And a George Brett. And Henderson. Look how crazy that cut on that one is. Whoever was operating the machine that day was drunk. It's like all crooked. But at least they salvaged the Ryan and the Brett. But really sick. So 3 Hall of Famers in that pack. These are really awesome, John. I love these. I kind of want to buy a box of these now. Another Hall of Famer in the back of this next one. Jim Rice. see what else we got. I don't know if you can actually get the rookies. Fauns is more like Topps Gigantic. Jack Morris, Fernando Valenzuela, who's not a Hall of Famer, and Jim Rice. But still, 3 awesome cards for the Topps Super Big. These really put Topps Big from the late 80s to shame. These are just freaking awesome. Chris Weaver says, still have my Star Wars figures from the 70s and 80s. Got the Darth Vader case also. That's awesome. And now we're getting down to some generic guys. Lloyd Mosby, Dwight Evans, a Darryl Strawberry, second-year card. And there's the Lloyd Mosby. These are freaking awesome. I kind of want to put the whole set of these together now. But I'm not sure how many is even in the set. I don't think that there's as many as the actual base set. I think they kind of like slim it down a little bit. I remember looking this up, trying to find out if McGuire was in here. And there's Doc Gooden rookie card. Steve Carlton, Pedro Guerrero, who was one of my favorites in the 80s. And Doc Gooden rookie card. This is freaking awesome, man. His first Topps card is actually 84 Topps traded, but this is still considered his rookie card. Very nice. Like this one a lot. That is sick, man. Nice pull out of there. Glad he pulled one rookie. Be sweet to pull Puckett or Clemens out of here. It's probably a possibility. Dave Durango says sniff the dock. And Dan Quisenberry on the next one. Henderson again, that's cool. Actually got one that's cut correctly. Dave Winfield. So some Hall of Famers here. And Dan Quisenberry looking real happy or real stoned. Not really sure what that's all about, but really awesome. Top super big cards. And we might as well open this one up next. I see Dawson. I see Henderson. Saw a box of these recently for like $10 and almost bought it. Henderson, Robin Yount, John Lowenstein, Wade Boggs, and Andre Dawson again. So nice Hall of Fame pack here. I like that a lot. Really sick. And the puzzle piece for these was Ted Williams. Very cool. And John H is back again. It says, with $5 super chat, it says, sorry, True Seekers gave me a dream come true. What is the dream come true, John H, if you don't mind sharing with us? And thank you for that super chat. Really appreciate that. And before you stepped out, you missed one of the cards you pulled out of the pack that I figured you'd appreciate here. A nice Nolan Ryan top super gigantic big card. These are sick. I like these a lot, but figured you'd appreciate that one, John. Yeah, please let us know what the dream come true was, if you're able to, man. And the font says, who in the hell was John Lowenstein? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Never heard of the guy. Not sure if he's a bum or what. Next up, we're going to do this one. I don't know. I think this is from John H. Since he's back again, I think it's from him. It says it's from Eddie Mercer, but that could be John H's alias, YouTube or eBay name. John H says, what was the dream come true? Nolan Ryan auto baseball inscribed with wins and strikeouts. Well, that's sick, man. That is really sick. Vesher says, put that Ryan in a top loader. I actually have some big top loaders. That's actually probably going to get sent out to John H for a future fan mail package. He is a big fan. I feel bad sending Nolan Ryan stuff, though, because everyone else does, too, so I don't want to get a ton of doubles. That is sick, man. I'm really happy that True Seeker sent it to you. That guy's awesome. And it looks like this is from John H. again. I have to try to keep my composure here and not have a heart attack on live stream. But we have another Cops and Crooks figure, and it looks like there's 2 of them in here. Holy crap. Hey, Scott, welcome to the stream. You stopped in a good time. This is definitely from John H. More Cops and Crooks figures. This looks like it's Hyena. I'm going to save the suspense on the other one for last. And these look like they're in freaking awesome shape, too. They're wrapped perfectly. This eBay seller knows what's up. Try to be very careful here. I don't want to tear the card open or anything. I got to check these out. This was one of my favorite toy lines in the 80s. Probably my second favorite toy line of all time. Marco says, how close are you having the whole collection? I have all of Series 1. I have a few of Series 2. The font says, "Don't you go dying on us." It's going to be hard not to, man. This is insane. I just ordered several cases for these. These are wrapped very, very good. Let me pull this off camera. And another $5 super chat from Jon Jabs. Had a hard time finding the rest. Thanks so much, man. I really appreciate this. These are amazing, man. This guy did a top-notch job wrapping these up. They're in magazine protectors even. This thing is in pristine shape. Hyena from Cops and Crooks Series 2. Perfect condition. This is amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. Can't not thank you enough. Wow. I've been wanting this figure for quite some time. Like I said, there's still several that I need, but Jon H has sent me a bunch of these Series 2. And I cannot thank you enough, man. This is in perfect condition. So I'll put this into a Toy Shield case and hang it on the wall of Cops and Crooks, the depressing wall of Series 2, which is getting better now, as you can see here, guys. So Series 1 is the top 2 rows. There's 12 figures in Series 1 and Series 2, as you can see here. 3 figures and 1 that needs a case. Actually, 2 need a case. And then I have more on the way. And now 2 more from Jon H. on the Cops and Crooks wall. Amazing stuff. Amazing. Still trying to hold that heart attack back. I'll be getting something out to you real soon, Jon. This is way too kind of you. This wrapping could withstand a nuclear explosion on here, so I'm trying to open this quickly and not ruin this. And another one that I really needed. I never see this figure hardly ever. Pretty rare one. And another $5 super chat from Jonathan H says, "You can pay me back by top loading all these Nolan Ryans you and Warrior cards sent me in my Fan Mail Friday video." Send you a shipload full of top loaders, man. I have a bunch laying around, new in packaging. I'll send your way with some other goodies too, as an appreciation for this awesome stuff. And this is Airwave. Never see this figure. Pretty hard to track down. Original KB Toys sticker on it for $7.99 is what it was going for back in, I think this line came out in '89, I want to say. So awesome. With the original caps. Like I said before, toys nowadays would never come with caps. You'd have too many people burning themselves and starting fires or who knows what else. But love this line so much, man. Cannot thank you enough. This is amazing. Airwave from Series 2. These are getting harder and harder to find and becoming more and more expensive as the years go on. Kind of like collecting toys now is more so of a fad for the most part. And because of that fad and trend, it's really jacked the prices up. Like I see some of the Ghostbusters that I once bought for, $60 now selling for $200. Or, even ones that I bought for $20 now selling for $200. It's insane. But really awesome stuff, man. Thank you so much. I know those aren't cheap anymore by any means, so I really appreciate that, Jon H. And I missed some stuff here. A $2 super chat from Scott Armistead. It says, "Did you find that last Bionic 6 figure you need?" I still am missing the last one. It's Fluffy. I'm really pissed off at myself because he sold on eBay recently and I missed it. Went under my radar like that. I think it sold for like around $100, somewhere in there. But even Clunk, or not Fluffy. I have Fluffy. I don't have Clunk. I did have him at one point. I sold him, but the Bionic 6 collection all reside here. Obviously, the good guys are on top, and the villains down the wall there. But all those guys, but Fluffy is right here. He's pretty hard to track down too. You don't see him too often. I want to say I paid $135 for this guy, and this is actually in a Zolo World case. But the American cards, this is how the American cards look: fully posable, durable, die-cast metal. On the Canadian cards, which are kind of a common thing, you'll have French text down there right below the American text. So I'm trying to get them all on American card, and I have every single one of them except for Clunk, which is a villain as well, but he never pops up. Like if you go to eBay sold listings, not many on there on the card. I think the last one, like I said, sold for about $100, and I missed the boat on it. Somebody listed it and it sold like so quickly, didn't even get a chance to see it. Otherwise, I would have bought it. But still looking for that guy. If you see him, let me know. If you're out hunting cards or anything else and you see him, give me a heads up. It'd be awesome. I'll pay you for him. Just really want to get that in my collection and have the whole set. Be really stoked about that. They're pretty sick. Trying to go back and read some of these. The font says $7.99 was pretty steep for a kid in 1989. I agree, man. I feel like most action figures were $4.99 or less. And KB Toys used to always have deals back, at least in the 90s, where it was like 2 figures for $5. Joseph Cisa loves the names Fluffy and Clunk. John H says, yeah, John H did buy me a new phone, which is crazy. It's what I'm filming this on right now. And I like it so much more. It's obviously has a better camera, more megapixels, and the microphone on it's better too. I noticed when I go back and look at live streams again that I recorded, it just sounds better overall. And it doesn't overheat the way my old phone did. But my landlord is actually like one of my best friends too, so been trying to buy a house for a long time now. I just am picky, so can't just settle for anything I find. Usually all the houses I looked at, the last several years, I'm like 6'5", 6'4", somewhere in that area. They all had basements that have like 6 foot tall ceilings. So I'd go in the basement and have to, bend down. It was real annoying. So that was like the problem I was finding a lot of houses I was looking at, to the point I just gave up and I was like, whatever, I'll just rent from now on. Joseph sees his friends don't let friends live without AC. Yeah, it can get pretty brutal. Like in the toy room I film in, I'm like sweating in here right now. I have a fan on me. I went and bought an air conditioner, but I put it upstairs in my finished attic. And I don't really know why, because all I have in my finished attic is empty boxes that I use to ship things out in. So it doesn't really make sense at all. I kind of wanted to make that like a card room, but I don't trust putting anything up there because of the heat. Like, especially toys, all those older toys from the 80s and stuff. I really worry about damaging those in extreme heat. Like the attic probably gets like, I don't know, 100 degrees on certain days. I feel like that's not good for older toys or even baseball cards. I feel like that intense heat every single day will definitely damage the adhesive on the inside of the cards on toys. Yeah, haven't had AC. I've lived in this house for, I don't know, probably about 3 years. Haven't had AC. The house I live in now doesn't have a basement at all. I kind of like it. I have a ranch house with a finished attic. I used to have a roommate, don't have him anymore. He's a cool dude. But live by myself now. But I like the house. I like the location. Location is like pretty key for me. Like I kind of live in like a rural setting. I'm not in the city, but I'm still close to everything. My neighbors aren't like directly next to me, so it's kind of nice. I like it. But that's the real reason why I couldn't really find a house I liked, is because I don't know, probably the overall location was a big factor in it. Plus, like I go to work, I drive like 5 minutes to work. 5-10 minutes tops to work, right up the road. It's not a commute, a long hour commute or anything. This next one is from Joseph Baumgarten. You guys may recognize him. He had some pretty good pulls in the last break on Tuesday, and he's sent stuff the last like 3 weeks, I think. And here's a note from Joseph. It says, John, your older card breaks and toys showcase bring back great memories. The Sears catalog videos reminded me of when we had to wait weeks for things to arrive in the mail rather than just click on our phone or laptop and have them delivered within 2 days. You really are keeping the past alive. Well, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. That is the whole purpose of my channel, is to bring back memories and preserve the past. I love starting lineups growing up, and I'm still slowly putting together the 88 and 89 sets. Some of the regional pieces are very expensive. I actually paid $50 for a near mint 89 Jose Leaned. I found the enclosed giant piece of the Hall of Famer and I hope that you would like it, since it combines both toys and baseball. It sounds pretty awesome. I also included some newer cards that I have extras of to help your newer collection grow. Well, thank you very much. And I love the last 2 fan mail responses and would ask that you do the same. A mix of early 90s packs. Be well, Joe. Thank you very much for that note, Joe. And I'm stoked to open when you have. I'm glad that you liked the stuff that I rented, or that I rented. Still thinking about having no AC and renting my house, that I sent to you. We'll see what's up first here from Joseph. Definitely have some more packs I can send you. Looks like in the first one we have some singles. sure if Joe's in here or not. I don't think I've seen him yet, but too busy wiping sweat off my forehead to read all the comments. I think we have some Sabos. I think we have hit the Sabo haul here, or at least one of them, or on top at least. Dave Winfield, Dennis Eckersley, some Hall of Famers there, and Ultimate Star Chris Sabo, and some newer ones. These Diamond King cards are pretty sweet. Will Myers, hey Joe Mansman, thanks for stopping in. Salvador Perez, Dale Murphy, Miguel Sano, Nolan Arenado, nice one. Chris Sale, Carlos Carrasco, and it's numbered 119 out of 125. That is a nice one. Never seen those before. I really like that one a lot. And you guys are going to hate me for trying to pronounce this guy's name. Wei-Chi Huang, patch relic, promising pros, 2019 or 2016 Panini Diamond Kings, I think, or Don Ross. Nice patch there. Not familiar with this player. A lot of you, I'm sure, probably are, but love getting patch relics. That's pretty sick. And right after that, Justin Upton, commemorative patch. Pretty sweet there. So thank you very much for those, man. Really like those a lot. The font says, nice, cool 71 in my house. I love AC. I got AC in my room, so I'll be sacked out in that after this video is over. Until then, I'm sweating bullets to share my passion of the hobby and collecting with you guys. Putting my life on the line. I'm just kidding. Whoa, what is this? Something big we have in here from Joseph. And it is one of the starting lineup Stadium Stars. We saw a few of these at Hartville over the weekend. It's a Tom Glavine, so this is pretty awesome. I used to like these a lot when I was a kid. Never owned any of them. The Stadium Stars from 1994. Hall of Famer Tom Glavine. And here's everyone that's available in the Stadium Stars series. You guys may have seen these around or might remember them from when you were a kid. And these are made by Kenner, too. The same awesome, iconic company that made the real Ghostbusters figures and tons of other ones. That toys that you guys probably played with when you were a kid. If you play with any kind of movie-based toys, you're probably playing with Kenner figures. So really cool Tom Glavine stadium, Atlanta Fulton Stadium. Him standing on top of it there in the pose. Like that a lot. Thanks so much, Joseph Baumgarten. Really appreciate that. I will definitely send you something out this week with what you requested, man. Glad you liked the other packages. We have one more left for you. Last one for tonight, and everyone can go back to Eric's live stream since that's probably where everyone came from. And this is a big one. This is 14 pounds. And this is from Dan Schultz. Freaking earthquake whenever I set it down. Dan Schultz sent us a 14-pound box. Like I said before, Dan always, this is probably the second month in a row that Dan has sent us stuff. Like 8 weeks in a row, probably, Dan sent us stuff for Family Friday. That might even be an underestimate of how many weeks he sent in. Dan is awesome. Always hooking us up with awesome stuff. Check out and see what he sent. 14 pounds. And I see a Transformers figure right on top of the box. There's a ton of stuff in here. Transformers, newer Transformers set. Autobot Drift and Roughneck Dino. This is pretty sick. Never seen these before. Dave Reyes is 14 pounds. Probably saved us a jockstrap. This is pretty awesome, man. And these were made by Hasbro. Hasbro is still around. Hasbro made a lot of cool toys when we were kids, too, and bought out different companies. These are from 2013 from Transformers. I used to love Transformers when I was a little kid. I think all of us still carry with us to this day the sadness we felt seeing Optimus Prime slowly pass away in front of our eyes. Really cool there. Not too cool, but will look good on the shelf. There is a note in here. Let us see. There's a lot of bubble wrap. There's a shirt in here. Check this out. JGW says, can you please ask Eric why I can't comment in his live streams? I'm really not sure, man. Did you try asking him? Send him an email, maybe. Here's a shirt that Dan sent. Oh, this is pretty sick, man. It's a button-down Ghostbusters shirt. Whoa. It's a jersey. Whoa, this is freaking awesome, man. 84 Ghostbusters jersey from 1980, or number 1984 or 84 for the year it came out in 1984. Also the year I was born, in October of 84. This is freaking awesome, man. Thank you so much. Button down Ghostbusters jersey. That is sick. Love it, Dan. Not sure what this is. This looks like a big piece of something. I'm not even sure you found that jersey at. Never seen it before. But you're rocking that all the time now. Whoa, what is this? This is a big one. Adam West's awesome jersey. This is sick, man. This is a newer, I think this is a newer Optimus Prime 2012. Can't say that I've ever seen this one. But this is freaking awesome. This is huge. This is about probably a foot tall, a little over a foot tall. I believe it's all Optimus Prime. I mean, it looks like him. A Transformers figure, and it still works. This is sick. Wow, this is real sick. And it walks too? Oh, that's freaking awesome. Hey, thanks for sticking around, Dave. Really appreciate that. This is freaking sweet. Dan Schultz. Not sure you found this at, but I never saw it before. This thing is freaking awesome. And this dude just doesn't want to stop. He is hyped on Fan Mail Friday. His like artificial intelligence is gonna like take over my house, and Skynet's gonna. I was gonna leave him in the background, but and a bunch of wax boxes in here too. Joseph C says, "Oh man, Charlie will love that. He's gonna be terrified of this thing. I can't wait till Brittany and Charlie come over and see this thing. He's gonna be so freaked out. This is sick, man. We'll shut him down for now until Charlie comes over, and he's gonna be absolutely terrified. Bunch of wax boxes in here from Dan. I think we have some cards in here and sets too. And truth be told, says, did you ever send out that DVD? I did. I sent it to Dave Durango, who just left. Dave Durango actually did a review on it, and it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was it was a bunch of maybe 3 or 4 short stories or short movies, black and white, that just had some weird stuff on them. Like, I don't know, there was one video, I think there was some guy walking through the woods, and there was a person that was hanging by a noose in the trees. It was some weird stuff that I kind of thought it was going to be. I like horror movies, mostly supernatural thriller movies for the most part, like The Conjuring, the original one, and stuff like that, more so than I like blood and gore. I'm not a big blood and gore fan. Or, like the Saw movies, I don't really care for the Saw movies. I don't like to see people being tortured and whatnot. So something like that wasn't really my cup of tea. I appreciate if that's what someone was trying to get across, if they wanted me to enjoy it in that sense, because I think I have said I like horror movies before in the past, but mostly like ghost movies. I've always been fascinated by ghost movies. That's why I'm super into Ghostbusters. And this is pretty sick, though. Raiders of the Lost Ark comic book. It's number 1. Really sweet. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Love this so much. Never seen this comic book. And it's in a sleeve here. It's got a backer. This is awesome, man. Thanks so much, Dan. Really like that. Not sure you picked that up at, but that is really sweet. Very nice. And we have another package down here. Hey, Jay Lucas. Welcome to the stream. Stick around, you two guys, because after this we're gonna do the Kahoot giveaways. The top 5 people are gonna win something. So as long as you come in 5th place or better, you're gonna win something. And the first prize we're giving away is Ozzie Smith rookie card. 1979 Topps Ozzie Smith rookie is first place tonight. And these questions are easy. If you pay attention to the channel, you watch videos, you'll have no problem getting these right. Hey, Casey Lewis, welcome to the stream. And we have some other cards in here, more Desert Shield cards from Dan Schultz. John Shelby. These are in great condition too. Kevin Seitzer. I've been getting a lot of these from you guys. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to complete this set. I've been fascinated by this set ever since I found out about them several years ago. When I was a kid, 91, didn't even know these existed until I started collecting again. And I was like, wow, what? That's crazy. Greg Harris, Mel Hall. We used to have a funny story about this Mel Hall card. One of our neighborhood buddies, I want to say, had this card, and there was like a poop smear on it or something on the back of it. Eric knows the story better than I do, but it was the Mel Hall card. That's a Desert Shield card, a little different, a lot cooler. Scott Sanderson, also Desert Shield card. So 4 or 5 new Desert Shield cards from Dan Schultz. And we also got some Chris Sabo's glasses as well, sent a few earlier. And a Mike Trout Stadium Club. I think this is a newer one, 2019. I actually like these a lot. I was watching some Eric's break on these, and I like the design of those. And we have some more, too. Yusei Kikuchi. I know he's kind of a big prospect now, a big name. Still don't really know how to pronounce his name correctly. I'm hoping I said that right. That's actually a rookie card, so that's a nice one. Kyle Tucker rookie card for the Astros. Trevor Richards, also rookie card. And Eloy Jimenez didn't have any of his rookies either, and that's also from 2019 Stadium Club. So pretty awesome cards there. Thank you so much, Dan Schultz. Jonathan H. is Dan Schultz, super generous. He definitely is, and so are you and everybody else. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. And Joel and Becky says, how much does Chipper Jones Desert Shield card go for? You know what? I looked that up a while ago. I want to say I looked up the PSA ones, and it was like crazy amounts for those. Probably, I don't know, I would say at least $100 for Chipper Jones not graded. Maybe even more. I couldn't tell you. That's something I'm curious about. I have to look up, though. There's a nice Trout Leather and Lumber. Don't have any of these cards. Very nice one. Nice embossed card there. And a Frank Thomas Home Run Kings Leather and Lumber. Another really nice one is from 2019 Panini. And the kid himself, Ken Griffey Jr. Also from Leather and Lumber. Like these a lot. Have not really seen these yet. I don't know if Eric did a break on these or not. But really awesome cards here, Dan. Thank you so much. And we're still not done with this package. We still have more. We have several boxes in here. We have some sets. We have the 87 Fleer set. It's sealed. And this is a good one because you got Greg Maddox rookie in here. Matt Williams is also in there. So some nice rookies in that set. Thank you very much for that. And we have a box of Desert Storm cards from 91. Chris Weaver says a Chipper PSA 10 sold for almost $14,000 for the Desert Shield PSA 10 Chipper Jones. So that just goes to show you the rarity of those cards and how collectible they are. A whole box of Desert Storm cards from the same era as Desert Shield. Very cool stuff. I remember seeing those when I was a kid. Chris Sabo's glasses says, beware of fake Desert Shield cards out there. There's an article on Cardboard Connection about how to spot them. That is something else that was brought to my attention recently by another subscriber. I think it was Lucky. Commented on a video and said about counterfeit Desert Shield cards, which is crazy. I can't believe people are doing that. But, I mean, it makes sense. If they're valuable, you know how to counterfeit them yourself. You can get a lot of money for Chipper Jones, which is really a scumbag thing to do. But don't put it past people to do that. I'm going to have to check that article out. Make sure I know how to spot them myself. And here's 2 more top-loaded cards. And Acuna Jr. Warp Speed. Never seen that one before. That's a nice one. Like that one a lot. That's from 2019. So it's a brand new card. And Chris Sale. Emperors of the Zone. Another nice one. Insert card there. Really cool stuff, Dan Schultz. Really awesome. Love that. And we have 3 wax boxes in here. One I did not have. 93 Don Russ. And we have some more Coca-Cola ones. I think somebody sent me one of these a while ago. And I still have it. Haven't opened it yet. Been meaning to do that at some point. Maybe we'll do a video on those. Never seen those before until recently. These old novelty Coke cards. Series 1 says... someone... I can't read this. Can't read that real well, Dan. I apologize. But 2 boxes of Coca-Cola Collector's cards from the Polar Bear. You guys remember the Polar Bear, the iconic Coke representative, basically, and mascot for the 90s. So pretty cool stuff there. Like those. I said, I'm going to look into those one day and check those out and see what they're all about because I have no idea. It looks like there might be some like Pog-like things in there. Breaks and stuff says 98 subs. A grind to 100 is real. That's only 2 away from 100. 57 people in here, 58 now. If you're not subbed to Breaks and stuff, check his channel out. Hey, West of Sports Cards. Justice Sheffield rookie card from 2019 Top Stadium Club. That is also another nice one. Very nice. Didn't have any of his rookie cards. So an awesome card for the rookie PC there. Thank you to Dan Schultz. And 93 Don Russ. Definitely have a soft spot in my heart for this set, even though it isn't the best set in 93. One of them, I think it's probably one of them actually. 93 Bowman is probably the best, but you can pull elite cards out of here. But I remember buying these from Service Merchandise before they closed down. I think they were $5 or $10 a box. They were liquidating everything. And Eric and I want to say bought like 2 boxes of these a piece and ripped through all of them. The Piazza second year cards in there, which is a great card. And there's also some smaller ones as well. Sick box. Didn't have any of these at all on my shelf. So really, really appreciate that. And I think this is a jumbo box too. Jumbo box. So jumbo packs, which is even more rare. Can't wait to rip this open. I love looking for older 90s inserts, so there's probably a ton of them here. Thank you to Dan Schultz for all this awesome stuff. Sets, rookie cards, this freaking Optimus Prime that talks and walks. Amazing stuff. Thank you guys for everything. I really don't know what to say. Your generosity is unmatched. You guys rule. I will do my best to get you guys stuff out in the next couple of days. And let's go ahead and do the Kahoot Super Chat giveaways. You guys are super generous as always. 77 bucks tonight. Really appreciate that. Let's check out and see what we got here. Like I said, the very first prize for the giveaways, Ozzie Smith rookie card, 79 tops. And I had some other stuff set aside too. We'll make that first place. Let's see what else. We have some rookies that John Bali sent in. John H. with a $5 super chat again. It says, John, after the stream, can you email me to confirm what you're missing from Cops and Crooks Series 2 still? Thanks so much, man. You don't have to send me all those. That is absolutely amazing. I really appreciate that, John. Really appreciate it. I'm going to be sending you something out here soon, too. There's actually a huge auction. It's an online auction. I want to say it's close to my house too that I noticed online. This guy has tons upon tons of Nolan Ryan memorabilia, autographs, all kinds of rare stuff that I was eyeballing on there, and pretty stoked to check some stuff out and hopefully get something your way. Here's a $3 super chat from Dan Schultz. Says, extra boxes for trade. Well, thanks so much, man. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate the package. You really killed it again, as you always do, Dan. Never cease to impress with all the stuff you send. It's just amazing. But anyway, Derek Jeter, 93 per deck rookie card. That's a nice one. That courtesy of John Biley, who sent these awesome cards. And let's see what else we have here. We have double Musinas. We haven't given this one away yet. We gave away the upper deck. Musina, upper deck, and you know, we'll make this one a triple Musina lot. We have the upper deck, score, and 91 Bowman, which is a decent lot. Hall of Famer Mike Mussina, Derek Jeter. What else did I have set aside for you guys? So, first place, Ozzie Smith. Second place, Derek Jeter. Third place, Mike Mussina. Fourth place, Ken Griffey Jr. 89 Fleer rookie card. And fifth place, Chipper Jones, 91 tops, not Desert Shield card. So there is the giveaways there. So Ozzie Smith rookie card if you win first place, Cheater second, Mussina triple rookie lot, Griffey in fourth place, and Chipper Jones in fifth. So let me pull out my laptop here. And thank you guys all for everything you sent in. This is an amazing fan mail Friday. I am still just basically speechless by all the awesome stuff you guys sent in. Just absolutely amazing. So, first place takes the Ozzie Smith rookie card here. Let Let me pull up my laptop. Get your Kahoots ready, get your PCs ready, get your phones ready, whatever you got. Get them ready because we are down to the 5-question Kahoot giveaway. Austin Farmer with a $2 super chat says, just want to contribute. Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate that. So let me turn this obnoxious sound off. And thank you guys, everyone that hung out with me tonight for Fan Mail Friday Live. Love it. You guys are great. The Kahoot pin is 149,728. And a $2 super chat from Breaks and Stuff says, happy, fantastic Friday. Keep up the great work. Thanks so much, Breaks and Stuff. Really appreciate that. Please give them a sub if you have not already. And I will do the same if I have not already. Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it. We have 13 people in here, 15 people in here. We're going for Ozzie Smith, 79 tops. The rookie card is first place. Second place is Derek Jeter, 93 upper deck rookie card, courtesy of John Bali at Distro, 13 Cobra. Third place, Mike Mussina rookie lot, 3 of his rookie cards. Fourth place, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, 89 Fleer. And fifth place is the Chipper Jones rookie card. So a lot of good winners in this giveaway. And all you have to do, if you are a subscriber and you watch my videos regularly, then you will be able to answer these questions no problem. It's just a matter of how quick you can answer them. 149,728 is the pin. And good luck to all you. We'll give you another 5 seconds. To get in here. And please, no negativity towards Mike or anybody else. I can't encourage it on my channel. If anybody wins with a slanderous name, then I have to disqualify you and give your winning to somebody else. $2 super chat from Paulie Junkwax. It says, just saying hello. Thank you so much, Paulie Junkwax. Really appreciate that. Hopefully you are in the stream and competing against everybody else here. All right, we got 45 people in here, a decent amount. Let's go get started. Like I said, these are easy questions. 47. And almost 50 people in here. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. The very first one, the Fan Mail Friday giveaway quiz. These are pretty easy questions. In the last weekend recap video, I ripped a bunch of packs from What's Set. There's almost an entire wax box of these I ripped. It was 93 Select, 1989 Bowman, 93 Upper Deck, 89 Tops. Ripped a bunch of them, almost 36 packs we ripped open. And we pulled a key card, and we gave that card away. Actually, on Tuesday, we gave it away. The answer was 89 Bowman. So who got it right the quickest? Dan Schultz is in first place. Mrs. Wicked in a close second. And some others as well. And the first one was what was one of the boxes we broke on the most recent Turn Back the Clock Tuesday. It was a 95 Upper Deck, 1989 Bowman, 98 Upper Deck, or 97 Upper Deck. So Tuesday, if you tuned in, this should be a no-brainer for you. You get that right away. 5 seconds left. Which one was it on this past Tuesday? And a lot of you guys got it right. It was 97 Upper Deck. 96 and 97 both. Mrs. Wicked in first place here. What cast member did I recently mention being added to the Ghostbusters 2020 film? Was it Seth Rogen, Owen Wilson, Paul Rudd, or Paul Rubens? Paul Rubens is actually going to be at Steel City Con next month. So, I might actually meet him. Old Pee Wee Herman, used to like him a lot. Until he did that despicable thing in that movie theater when you were a kid and turned my back on him. Actually, my mom probably made me turn my back on him. Correct answer is Paul Rudd. So a lot of you guys probably knew that just from reading the news and stuff. Paul Rudd will be in Ghostbusters 2020, which I like Paul Rudd, so I don't know. Curious to see how it's going to go. Casey L., you were in first place. Ryan Express in second. What was the year of the Wish book in my most recent video from that series? Was it 92, 1990, 1988, or 1989? So I did the last Wish book video I did. What year was it? That was like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. Austin Farmer says Paul Rudd is hilarious. Yeah, he definitely is. Like him a lot, so kind of have a little bit of hope for the film. Wasn't too stoked on about it until I heard Paul Rudd. And you guys got that right. 1989 was the correct answer. Paul Lilko slides in the first place. Bill Seitz is in fifth. And we have one last question here 5 of 5. 2 weeks ago, I bought a single lunchbox at a flea market in Ohio. What 80s cartoon was it for? Was it Visionaries, Real Ghostbusters, Mask, or TMNT? This is a Rogers crypt from 2 weeks ago. I found a lunchbox for 15 bucks. Or actually, they wanted 20. I got it for 15, which is a steal because generally they sell for about 60 bucks with a thermos, and I got it for 15. So, an 80s cartoon, and what was it? It was Visionaries. It was a Visionaries lunchbox, and who got it right the quickest? Cord. Cord, you won with 5,181 points. Mrs. Wicked, you're in second. Paul Loco in third. KCL in fourth. Trent Warren. So, Cord, you won yourself the Ozzie Smith 1979 Topps rookie card. Congratulations. And Mrs. Wicked, you won the Derek Jeter rookie card. Paul Loco, you won the Mike Mussina rookie card lot. KCL, you won Ken Griffey Jr., 89 Fleer rookie card. And Trent Warren, you won the 91 Topps Chipper Jones rookie card. So, congratulations to you guys. Send me an email with what you won and your address, and we will ship these out to you this week. So, thanks again, everyone, for sending in all your awesome fan mail and staying with us tonight. Really appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I will see you back on Sunday night for the weekend recap. See you guys.